Number 1, Diamond Panther Bracelet, $12.4 million. A bracelet that qualifies as the most expensive one in the world today is none other than the Diamond Panther bracelet. This bracelet is the single most precious asset that led to the romance between Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson. It has an extravagant cost of approximately $12.4 million and is the most elegant looking piece of jewelry ever made. This bracelet was made by Carter in 1952 out of onyx and diamond to give it a stretching panther figure. The priciest possessions in the world today might be anything. It could be a common or the most luxurious asset, like a watch, car, mansion, yacht, jewelry, or a piece of art. With the wealthy spending their fortunes on these items, the list is simply never-ending. Number 2, Limited Patek Philippe Watch, $26 million. When it comes to the most expensive things globally, there is no way to know which asset's value could be equivalent to something entirely out of orange. For instance, the limited Patek Philippe watch is almost worth as much as a luxury penthouse in Manhattan, New York City. Some folks would rather don this piece of art on their wrist than buy a Manhattan outhouse with a Central Park view. With a high value of $26 million, this watch has made it to the list of the most expensive things that are on sale online in 2021. The watch is truly one of a kind and one of the 7 pieces created as part of celebrating the 175th anniversary of Patek Philippe. Number 3, Graff Diamond's Hallucination Watch, $55 million. Speaking of expensive watches, the combination of elegance and aristocracy can be best flaunted by the wealthy through their wrists. A jewelry watch is not only an adornment but also a piece of utility. If one can own the Graff Diamond's Hallucination, it naturally induces a sense of royalty in them. The Graff Diamond Hallucination is reportedly the most expensive jewelry watch in the world today. It has a hefty price tag of about $55 million. Equivalent to a huge luxury mansion in Beverly Hills. The watch was designed and created by Lawrence Graff, the chairman of Graff Diamonds, and its exclusivity comes from the 110 types of rare diamonds that this piece is adorned with. Number 4, Garçon à la Pipe, $104 million. This is yet another invaluable and timeless piece of art by the master Pablo Picasso himself. He made this masterpiece oil on canvas back in 1905 during his rose period and was hardly 24 years old. It features a boy in blue, but Picasso was not very vocal about who the painting was about. There are few conjectures about him trying to protect his identity from the public eye by not revealing much detail about the obscure content of the painting. But it has always remained the subject of study amongst experts and art lovers. Considering its obscure history, there is no wonder that it costs a humongous $104 million. Number 5, Salvador Mundi, $450 million. Salvador Mundi was last bought by the Saudi Prince Badr bin Abdullah bin Mohammed bin Farhan Al Saud in a public auction for $450 million. It is one of the most iconic Renaissance paintings by the legendary Leonardo da Vinci. The increased value of his painting is because it had gone missing in 1763 and then was retrieved in the 1900s. It was believed that the priceless art piece had somehow been destroyed or lost until Sir Charles Robinson repurchased it for a long time. It is also speculated that da Vinci had originally made the painting for Louis XII of France. This piece of art is among the priciest possessions in the world today.